Hey everybody, today is August 7th, 2023. I'm Gene. Welcome to the Monday edition, our very first of Hanging with Uncle. Today I want to talk about something that's kind of important that I think we all overlook, that we just take for granted, and it's time we take a step back and really think about it. And if you have listened to me before, it's the myth about small business, okay? And I challenge everybody to define what is small business. And I would guess that a majority of our viewers make less than $50,000 a year, or, very close to it, at the bottom rung of lower middle class, for sure. I'm just guessing. So if you are in that category, which I believe most of the working class of America is, ask yourself, what do you define as a small business? Because again, I hear these businesses, especially like the Allstate commercial, ask your local agent, he's a small business owner too. Well, it takes a minimum of $100,000 just to even get your foot in the door to have the conversation about owning your own Allstate franchise. So does that sound small business to you? It doesn't to me, and I don't think it doesn't to most people. So again, your business owner, your local Allstate agent, he's a sole proprietor, or she is a sole proprietor, but small business? No. As a matter of fact, insurance companies make 67 cents of every dollar made in this country. So it's like the Great Dane walking up to the Chihuahua saying, "Hi, I'm small like you, let's be friends." And it's just a big lie, a big scam. Again, if you want a McDonald's, okay, you're looking at 7 figures just to get your foot in the door to own a McDonald's franchise. Does that sound small business to you? It doesn't to me, and it doesn't to a majority of the working class of American people. And when you have organizations and franchises that make millions and billions of for-profit dollars every year, like some people say, well, why should I pay somebody $15 to flip a hamburger? What kind of skill does that require? It's minimal skill. I can get a trained monkey to do that, right? Well, my question to you is, if a minimal skill, your business model includes hiring minimal skill employees, then you should have a minimal profit company, not millions and billions of for-profit dollars. So that argument carries no water, at least doesn't with me, and I hope you guys think about it. And again, the next time you go through a drive-through, which is why I never do, but pay attention if you go through a McDonald's or a Burger King or whatever, look at your receipt and see who owns that company. Does the receipt say Burger King, or does it say ABC Corporation? Because that is who is buying these franchises, are corporations. Because if I bought a McDonald's franchise, when I pass away, it doesn't get passed down. It's my inheritance that my kids would be expecting would be non-existent, because you don't get to have that right. So corporate America has designed it to where I'll just make an LLC and my company will buy this franchise. And now your company has a board of directors, a president, a treasurer, a secretary, vice president, whatever you want to call it, and that corporation lives forever as long as those board members make sure that company is alive and solvent, and it never goes away, and they ensure their rights to pass it down to their kids and so on, and change generational poverty. But how many of you guys have that opportunity? I know I don't. I couldn't afford it. And if I had that kind of money, I would be doing a lot more productive things than buying a McDonald's with it. There's a lot of places around the world I'd like to go see. But we don't all have that luxury. But yet we buy into it's fast food, it's cheap, it's after school, I don't have time to cook, so we're just going to get fast food and take out or get pizza. And all you're doing is fueling the big corporation money machine. That's why I very much advocate taking the time to buy groceries, teaching your kids to cook, be in the kitchen with them, getting that bonding, teaching them how to learn and do something for themselves and become productive members instead of relying on somebody else to take care of them like a drive-through. So don't buy into that small business thing, okay? And we're going to have an election next year, and you're going to hear both sides, Democrats and Republicans, talking about being in favor of small business, when what they're really saying is that they are both in favor of keeping the status quo, of lying to you about what a small business is, and you think you're giving money to a mom and pop organization when in reality you're giving it to ABC Corporation. Again, look at your receipt. Very few times will you actually see such and such, the sole proprietor's name on the receipt, or somebody other than Subway on the owner of the receipt. So just pay attention to that, okay? And number one, you'll keep a lot more money in your pocket, and that's less money that you'll be giving to corporate America. So, for example, my big thing, I bought my electric car in April, and this is August. So that's 4 months now that I have not stopped to put gas in my car. And what I'm not spending in gas, I'm just putting in my savings account. So in 4 months, that money, that $60 that I spend in gas each month, is going into my account. And 6 times 4 is 24. Add a zero. That's $240 that I have saved and not given to big corporation. Okay. I'm also not using coal-fired power plants to generate power to my house, because I have solar on my roof. So when I plug my electric car in to charge the battery, I'm using the power generated from solar. Off the grid, not giving them my money to big corporations. These are the things we can do when we start thinking objectively for ourselves and not being led astray and being lied to about what small business is, and you being duped into giving your money to big corporations thinking you're giving it to a small business. Stop and think. I would love to know what your thoughts are. Please leave them in the comment section below. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow our channel. And if you have, hit that thumbs up, that like button. Really helps to spread the news around. And hit that notification bell if you'd like to be notified when we put new content out or go live. So thank you. I'm Gene, and I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Good night, everyone. Be safe and be good to each other.